What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Forbidden Fantasy. Now, from the same makers that made Freshwoman, we have this new title. I'm going to hit new game because one of the scenes on that screen has nudity, so let's get out of that really quickly, just so I don't get stuck with the nudity there. So, this is Forbidden Fantasy. I don't really know anything about it. This is the 4K version of the game, so it should look pretty good. As per usual, I can't show any nudity on YouTube or anything, so that stuff will have to be cut out. We'll just use the default. I do have the walkthrough mod enabled, because I do want to get the best choices and try to go for like everybody or whatever. So let's just see what happens. Again, I know absolutely nothing about this, so let's explore this one together. There's only 3 chapters, and from history, they're not very long with this developer. So, the forest beneath the dark castle, the arena of fallen champions. Great, this place made it through. We could train here. There comes a combat. My strengths lie in 3 primary areas: wind magic, ice magic, and of course, swordsmanship.
Why not fire magic? Aren't those spells the most powerful?
Fire magic has proven to be quite ineffective against demons due to their high heat resistance. Some even possess the ability to absorb fire, thus bolstering their strength. At their core, ice and fire represent opposing energies. If you attempt to master both forms of magic, you might find you don't excel in either. But you must be aware of this already, no? Shall we skip straight to our duel? It'll be easier if we get a good read of me that way.
Very well. Show me what you're made of.
I didn't actually know there was voice acting, so I'm going to keep it on. During my Freshwoman playthrough, I do have it turned off, but I want to hear what these voice actors can do. See if they're any better than the Freshwoman ones. Swords first then. Make ready.
Oh, he's fast. But with that large of a sword, his mobility will be hindered. Impressive! However, my expertise lies in ranged combat.
Use wind magic or use ice? Use wind. Wind tunnel!
As I imagined, he's resorting to magic now. But he won't be able to strike me at this distance.
Ice skiff.
Are you getting desperate? That spell lacks the range necessary to... What?
Nope.
Such power! It defies logic!
Are you satisfied now?
It will suffice. Perhaps he may be able to vanquish the Demon King after all.
So, what first impressions am I leaving with you?
You display remarkable agility, and your magic prowess is formidable. There's no denying that.
I thought as much.
However...
Where did that come from?
My magic bow. It allows me to fire energy arrows that are nearly invisible.
Nice.
You mustn't overlook your defense. Neglecting it can prove costly. On our approach to the castle, we will undoubtedly encounter demons. View them as a sort of training exercise. I shall guide you on the methods of fortifying your defenses.
Of course, Master. Human capital.
Long ago, the Demon King's dark castle appeared in the skies above our skies. It cast its shadow over every realm and race. The demonic legion's relentless onslaught spared none. While the Demon King himself remained in the shadows, it was known that his hands were orchestrating the chaos. Only his downfall would bring an end to the war. It was foretold by the elven seers that a human would rise as the sacrificial hero, destined to bring an end to the war.
Earlier that day.
And that human is you.
Sid. What? Why me?
I asked them that same question. Oracle, why must it be a human? Strictly speaking, a human could never possess such power.
The Starborn's visions never falter. Now, my child, venture forth. Seek out the man spoken of in this prophecy.
A human? Truly?
Is that the part that troubles you?
If the Oracle declares it, I cannot dispute it. But it defies logic. I understand any reservations you may have regarding the prophecy. If you would prefer to not confront the demon,
No, I'll do it.
Will you truly?
You know, when I was brought into this world, the Dark Castle had only just appeared. My parents passed away soon after, and I was placed into an orphanage. Then before I knew it, I found myself conscripted into the army. We've been fighting their ceaseless war ever since. War has become the only existence I know, so if I can bring an end to it, I'll do it. I never dared dream of a normal life anyway.
I remember a time before the castle's arrival. I have witnessed the serenity of peace, and it is truly awe-inspiring. Yet, I fear I'm starting to forget what such a world looked like.
I'm tired of fighting for the sake of peace. So, I will fight for you instead, that you may witness the beauty of this world once more.
Is that so? Why would you do such a thing?
During the countless attempts my unit made at raiding the castle, we lost hundreds of lives each and every day. We marched on, steadfast, fighting for a grander cause. We shed no tears, and never even mourned our fallen. I thought the war had numbed our hearts. That is, until my dearest friend was taken from me. My tears could no longer be restrained.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It truly hurts to say goodbye. But it has granted me the will to fight. Perhaps I lack the intellect of the elves and their ability to fight solely for a cause. However, if it's a person I fight for, that I can do.
But why fight for me? You don't even know me. That also defies logic.
Well, we have a long journey ahead of us if we wish to reach the castle, don't we? Let's change that.
I suppose that's acceptable. I do need to learn of your skills. I can also provide you training to enhance those skills, if you so desire.
That sounds fantastic. What are your areas of expertise, Master Erlian?
Well, I do not possess any magical abilities, but I am highly skilled at handling and utilizing magical artifacts. Moreover... wait, Master? When did that happen?
Didn't you just mention something about teaching me a few things? Desolate lands. Forest of everlasting flames. The present.
And so it was. We battled demons, and with each encounter, he continued to astound me. Even within that short span of time, his skills blossomed. And it happened just as he said it would. We delved deeper into our understanding of one another. It was I who was caught off guard. However, I was determined to make sure that was no longer the case.
There's one more demon over there.
Wait. Let us observe how it plans to escape.
Are you sure he won't summon reinforcements?
That is not a logical assumption. Demons are cowards. He only seeks to flee.
What's happening?
It's as I imagined. No stair, ladder, or vehicle. Therefore, there can be only one explanation. Teleportation magic.
Let's go. What are we waiting for?
Wait, in truth...
Let's get a move on. To the castle. Here we go. Any moment now. Master?
As I was saying, in truth, such methods would only serve the demons, thus acting as a safeguard against unwanted intrusions.
Well, damn. How are we supposed to get up there? Do you have any ideas?
Once we get you up there, that's the end of our journey. and I may have a solution. I can brew a potion.
A potion?
Yes, everything will soon become clear. Let us make camp.
Alright. I believe that's everything. Is it really safe for us to be staying here?
It should be. This won't take long.
So, about that potion?
It's a transfiguration potion. It can transform you into any other creature.
One of those being a demon?
Demons are rather intricate beings. I was told to extract a sample of their blood and boil it until it reached a certain state. Prior to meeting you, I consulted with a wizard of your species. He laid out the framework for this transfiguration potion.
Okay.
Soup?
Ooh. Yes, thanks.
It's about time we brought all this to an end.
So, you say you talked to a human wizard? Please don't tell me he was associated with those cultists. They perform rather strange rituals involving demons. Sid? Yes?
Do you still choose to fight for me?
You've been acting strangely this past few days. Of course, I'll still fight for you. I'll fight for the splendor of a world that I will never witness with my own two eyes.
Please, do not utter such sorrowful words.
Sorry. Sid.
I wish we had more time.
What? We have time, even if it's not that long. What about that potion?
You already drank it.
What?
It's just about to take effect.
Berlian, no. Why?
Because you defy logic. Perhaps that is why you will be able to fulfill your purpose. But most importantly, because it hurts too much to say goodbye.
Oh.
The time has come.
Lian? That'll be the last time you shed a tear, Master Erlian. Fight just for that. I didn't anticipate this place would be so empty. Perhaps this is another of the potion's effects. Potion didn't turn me into a demon, but it was enough to get me through the barriers. Still, give me a clear path to the throne room? Well, that was way too easy. Are you finally prepared to reveal yourself, King of Demons?
I've been looking forward to your arrival, hero.
That doesn't surprise me. Huh? You know, I find it extremely rude that your lord refuses to face me himself.
Don't you dare call me rude. I'm standing right here, aren't I?
I've heard him speak of the Demon King, but I've never heard of a queen.
A mere translation error. Our language doesn't differentiate gender.
Oh. That, or you're merely a diversion, a ruse to provide your king the time he needs to prepare.
Allow me to simplify matters for you. You see, I am queen. You can tell too, can't you? The same way I can tell you're no ordinary human. The legendary hero himself, the man willing to sacrifice his life to vanquish me. Our fates are intertwined. Our hearts beat as one. And when one ceases to beat, the other shall stop as well.
Then you know.
Yes, since my very birth. We also have seers among our ranks. Therefore, I ask you to enlighten me before our ultimate confrontation. If you satisfy my inquiries, I shall surrender myself to you without resistance.
I will not fall for your tricks, demon.
Then will you settle for a chat? Is it too much to ask that you uplift my spirits?
Answer our questions. Very well. If it ensures your demise.
Indeed. This will bring an end to the war. That is your desire, is it not?
Indeed it is.
So, are you truly prepared to meet your demise?
My only desire is for her to again witness a world devoid of your presence, demon. I too have no place in such a world.
Though it would be truly gratifying to observe your futile attempts at normalcy.
What? No, enough talk, demon.
So be it. Hero.
Oh, I guess it was true after all. If you perish, so shall I.
Oh no. No, no, no. I desire for you to live.
What? How can you?
I want you to see the end of war but never know peace. You shall never find solace, hero. Neither you, nor that elf, nor anyone who crosses your path. I condemn you to an existence devoid of meaning or purpose. I condemn you to live!
Oh. Well? Ugh. My eye! At least the deed is done. Blammo!
May you rest, now that we have peace.
Live!
Huh?
Did?
You're alive! But how?
I'll gladly share the details once we're out of here.
I'm sorry. Let's get you to safety. Come, let me assist you. So you say it was a demon queen, not a king?
That's right. Do you think the prophecy might have gotten it wrong?
No. Logically, that simply doesn't fit. The oracle is infallible.
Yet the demon has been slain and her castle has been crumbled. Perhaps I defied the prophecy for brute strength. Or maybe my unwavering determination fueled my victory. Sid.
I don't believe it's as simple as that.
Whatever reason, my triumph didn't come entirely without effort. I've never felt so vulnerable in all my years.
I'll help you get back on your feet. Then we can return home.
Thank you. Huh?
You're finally awake.
Where are we?
We're on our way back to the capital. You've been asleep for 2 days.
Jesus. I see. I still feel very weary. Would it be alright if I rested a bit longer?
Of course. Take all the time you need. But before that, where shall we head once we've arrived back at the city?
Oh, right.
Before I met you, I visited your headquarters. And considering that I told them of the prophecy, they may not be expecting you to return.
That's understandable. Well, I suppose I have no place to stay anymore.
Perhaps we can speak to your king and...
And what? Will you offer me another assignment? Give me a medal? Not sure if I want all that.
Well, you could spend some time with me if you'd like. I have a house nearby. We could stay there until things settle down. You could experience what a simple, ordinary life in the forests of the kingdom is like.
Normalcy. Without meaning or purpose.
What was that? I must have misheard you.
It was nothing. Nothing at all.
We have arrived.
Oh, that's good. I apologize for not being very talkative during the journey. This headache is almost unbearable.
It could be a side effect of the potion.
That's one possibility. Speaking of unbearable, has the situation calmed down here?
Let's find out.
What's that?
We elves have an interlacing web of connections that allow us to communicate.
The interweb?
Our kind is known to pass through here so that we may pass on important messages. Magic serves as the mesh that holds it all together, so news spreads quickly.
That's incredible. The army would find something like that quite useful.
Perhaps, but it seems there's no longer any need for an army. Word of the castle's fall has already spread. It's only a matter of time before they officially announce the end of the war.
Jeez.
Finally! After spending days on the road and sleeping in a wagon, you must be longing for your own bed to sleep in.
That sounds just as appealing as peace to me right now.
Let's go inside. I desperately need to bathe.
Wow, you have a beautiful home, Arlene.
Thank you. It reminds me of my hometown.
What is this elven kingdom like? Is it true that everything here is controlled by magic? I've heard you have flying wagons and...
The Kingdom of Elves suffered greatly during the war, but I'm sure it is still a magical place. I'm not particularly skilled in practical magic. That's why I haven't mentioned this before, but we need to delve deeper into what happened to you up at that castle.
Right. I would avoid the topic, but I guess it's time we can let the cat out of the bag.
Before that, let's focus on getting you some proper rest. I'll freshen up. Please make yourself at home.
Ooh, this bed is so comfortable. Surprisingly, my headache seems to have vanished as well. In fact, I'm feeling much better now. I feel refreshed. Army mattresses I'm used to. That wagon was too much for me. Nothing beats a good bed. Right, Arlene? Arlene? And that is a good place to leave this first video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're going to enjoy this series. It's an interesting start. Very little choices so far. We'll see where it goes from here. This shouldn't be too long of a series. It's only 3 chapters. I'm expecting like a few episodes maybe per chapter. So we'll see how it goes. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you all in the next one.